I think the one thing is, in terms of any time that you beat teams from your area, or if you beat a team that you haven't had really particular success against, and you know, when you're 135-1 against a program that you played consistently, you know, through you know, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and in those eras, to be able to go and beat them in Happy Valley for the first time, and the first time you've ever beaten them there, and then also the first time since 1961, I think it showed kids in our area that you know, we can compete with them and we can win, and I think kids look at that. High school kids look at that, and Penn State has always had a niche for being able to come down to Maryland and take players up there, and that's one of the things that we knew. If we wanted to get some recruits, we'd have to beat them in the field. It's no different than when I was at Syracuse. At one time, Syracuse dominated Penn State, and then all of a sudden there was a stretch where Penn State dominated Syracuse, and then we beat them like 2 years in a row, and it helped us in recruiting. So anytime you can beat teams on the field from a recruiting on the field, it helps you in recruiting. And then the second part is just that I think the proximity between the two schools, you hope that can develop into a rivalry, because I think those things are good. But again, those things do take time. But the only way that you can create a rival is by beating teams on the field, and that's what we know we have to do if we want to try to have rivalries in the Big Ten.